Chad looked good. I think he threw 2 touchdowns within 5 plays. So, yeah, he looked good.
Does he get 2 reps at some point, or how do you
Right.
factor that in?
That haven't happened yet. It could happen in the future.
How close are you to getting complimentary football?
I'm sorry, say again?
How close are you to getting complimentary football?
We're not close yet, and that's what training camp's for. That's what the games in preseason are for, to kind of find out your formula to win games. I think defensively we're built to play with a lead. We have great pass rushers. We can cover on the outside. We have a great pressure package. So that's one part. I want to strive to be. Playing with a lead. But we've got 4 more weeks to figure that out. We've got some new schemes going in on both sides of the ball. So time will tell with that.
How do you feel about what you're sitting in that in terms of all
Yeah.
of that right now?
I feel good about it. Offensively, we are better in my opinion. We're more efficient, I should say. Having Case is he finds completions. That keeps drives alive. I think offensive line wise, at this point, we've got 5 guys that we like, as a group, and those guys have played together, for the whole camp so far. So that's also important. But again, we have work to do. But I'm pleased at this moment, where we are.
Vance, you get a day off last week. You get one tomorrow. You're getting to the point now where you kind of see where you need a little bit of that time because everything's going in and kind of a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I mean the guys are tired. It's been a good grind. But the off days are perfect time. Perfectly timed for us right now. Having one tomorrow and coming back on Tuesday and getting in the game week. Our game's next Saturday, so we'll come back Tuesday and stay in the camp mode. And as the week goes on, we'll pump the brakes a little bit as far as the work.
Sorry, how would you evaluate the scrimmage as a whole?
It was good. It was fast, but it was pretty intense. And for the threes, that was really a football game. For those guys. And when you're a young guy in this league, unlike college, especially as a corner, right? You watch college football games and guys get beat, and the ball is, it's overthrown by 4 yards. In this league, man, when you're beat, they're going to find you. It's going to be a big play. That's professional football, right? So it's good to have our young guys experience that now, right? You can't make mistakes with technique, right? You cannot just not block your guy as a tackle, right? That quarterback will get hit. So it's good to put those guys through that exercise before next Saturday. Next Saturday, it's like bullets.
So Larry was out today. What was the reason we saw Paris run?
Just precaution with Leary. Yes, I mean he could have gone, but he's a little sore from the week, so we're just being smart with him and Matt's seeing the doctor.
What was the formula? It looks like you had the offense go to, was it 10 plays there?
12.
Okay. And at the end there, you had a kind of a 4th and 1. Was that?
No, it was just playing football, right? We wanted 12 plays with each group, and obviously if it's 4th and 1 in the scrimmage, you're going to go for it, just like in preseason. You want to see guys get more turns, so really simple. It was 12 plays per group.
What's Perry seeing the doctor for?
I think it's just sickness. He wasn't feeling good.
Got this, where's he staying?
Sore ankle, He's just like Ron Leary, just being smart. He could have gone today if it was a real game, but just being really smart with our guys.
Vance, how'd you pick out what you had them run on offense? Things you wanted to see them handle, or did you try and make?
We went back to our first, second, and third install for this scrimmage because now we're getting ready to play a game. So you want to see guys put their best foot forward. If you put too much in for young guys, you can't see them perform. So to give them a chance to really perform, we kept it pretty simple. It's going to be the same way in preseason. You want to see guys perform and not think. Right? We have time to think down the road, but if you want to see him put his best foot forward, don't give him so much where he's thinking. Let him play fast. That's the point.
You gave him a good mix, you think?
Yeah, absolutely. We had some, 2 back. We had 1 back. We had 3 wides. We had some 4 wides with the 1. So yeah, we mixed it up a little bit, but kept it tight.
Encouraging that Casey wasn't as sharp as we've seen him to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, I mean he was good. We have a really good defense. And when you turn on the lights and it's full pass rush, that's a top 5 defense. So I'm not surprised that it's been competitive. And it's been more competitive this year than it was last year offensively. They've won more days than they won last year at this point of training camp. So I am not down on the offense at all. Again, guys, it's early. We have plenty of work to do. But I've been pleased with Case how he's handled our football team.
Vance, you said in the offseason that
Max him a benefit from not having the fire under him to fight for the starting job.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of sit back and learn from Case.
Yes.
How have you seen that play out? And how do you think he's doing so far?
It's definitely helped him. Just watching how Case prepares every day for practice. I mean, he's following him around like a little puppy, which is good. I mean, he needs that as a young quarterback, and he's gotten better from that. And half of his job is between the ears. So the better he gets there, the better he's going to play quarterback for us.
What does Kelly bring? What does he have going for him?
Chad Kelly, he's a playmaker. He's always been a playmaker. You watch his college tape 2 years ago. I mean, he just makes plays. It doesn't always look pretty, but he just makes plays.
Chris Harris has always been a star player, but he's always been kind of the number 2. He had another guy, Akeem, Champ Bailey in front of him.
Right.
How do you think he's handling maybe the bigger role of being the 1B guy, quarterback?
Really well, in my opinion. As a leader, I've been really impressed with Chris. I mean, he's grabbing those guys and leading those guys in the back end. He's helped Roby a lot this training camp. Chris is a very, very smart player, so he helps our guys with the football IQ part of the game. I mean, he can really explain football. He understands football, but I've been pleased with him. He's playing good, and he's also leading well for us.
Has there been any separation at running back?
Hard to say. All 5 guys are getting reps, and they've all done some really good things. I've been really impressed, Mike, with the pass protection part with the young guys. 37, 2, 36, 23, 33, they've all put their face on guys, and that's tough for a rookie. I watched 37 block Justin Simmons in the A-gap yesterday. It was really impressive. I watched 2 take on Todd, right, and that's a tough matchup for his body type, but he stuck his face in there. So that's been the impressive part, and that speaks to their maturity as football players, because that's the last part most young backs get, is the pass protection part, because that part it can be dangerous if those guys can't do it on 3rd downs, but all 5 guys have done a good job with that part.
A few more for the coach. It's only been 2 years, but how have you seen Derek Wolfe mature since you first came in
Right.
to where he is now?
Well, he's healthy. I mean, last year he was he was banged up most of the season, but right now he's healthy. He's playing really good for us. I mean, he's a blue-collar worker. I mean, he's the same every day. He just works, and that's the entire D-line. That's a great group. It's a mature group. It's a tough group, and they work every day. And that speaks to Bill Kolar's leadership in that room.
Have you seen a change of him off the field as well?
Well, he's married now. He's been married, for 2 seasons now, and that changes a man, I would think. Changed me, so I'm assuming, being married, I mean, kind of calms you down.
Last one, Eric.
Even if Case isn't leading scoring drives every time out there, if he can just put together a few first downs every time, how has that changed the outlook of the game?
Well, most games are lost and won, and as a NFL quarterback, as a starter, you have to be a game manager. When folks say, "Well, I don't want a game manager," and I say, "I do." I want a guy who's going to take care of the football and manage the football game for us. Someone spoke to it earlier, what's your formula to win? We don't know yet, but I know one thing, taking care of the football, that's part of it. So that's one of Case's strengths, taking care of the football.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. All right, enjoy your day.